the next governor of Colorado needs to be creative, forceful, and aggressive in terms of sitting down with CEOs of major corporations, talking with small business owners, and figuring out how to create jobs for our economy here in the state of Colorado. It's not enough to simply reverse the actions of Ritter in driving oil and gas companies out of the state like he has over the last term. What's more important is that not only do we work on those, but we work on all sectors of the economy. And until somebody sits down with those companies, or companies to be, or companies that want to be, it's impossible for us to get the engine of Colorado going again. Somebody needs to sit down and say, what's it going to take for you to create more jobs here in the state of Colorado? Bureau of Labor Statistics report that comes out on a monthly basis, you'll see that the federal government tracks unemployment. You'll notice that there's two numbers that they track. One is the U3 number, the other is the U6 number. The U6 number is the number that the federal government used to historically report on. That number talks about anybody and everybody who wants a full-time job that cannot find one. The U3 number is the number for people that are currently on unemployment, have recently filed, or just coming off unemployment. So it's a much smaller number. What are those numbers right now? Well, if you go and look at that report, you'll see that over at least the last 6 months, that number has been nearly 17% for the U6. For the U3 number, we've been between 7% over a year ago to over 10% just a month ago. The question that I have to ask you is, what good has any of the stimulus money done the state of Colorado, or the nation for that matter, when nearly 1 in 5 Americans is without a job? See behind me, there's empty retail space. You got to ask yourself, why is there hundreds and thousands of empty square feet of retail, office, and commercial space? The answer is that companies aren't leasing that space out. Why are companies not leasing that space out? Because consumers aren't spending money. Businesses aren't spending money. Why are they not spending money? Because people don't have jobs. People don't have jobs. They can't spend the money, so they can't put into companies that create jobs. In addition to that, we've got to figure out how to open up credit lending for small business, not just the big players. It's not just a matter of recovery money or TARP money or stimulus money, whatever name you want to put on it. It's not about that economic stimulus. It's about how do we create the environment so that businesses can feel confident and comfortable to go out and invest more in their business or in a new business. How do we create, generate, and drive innovation? We've got to have the environment for it. We don't have the environment for it. In fact, we've created an anti-business environment. How do I know that? Because nearly 1 in 5 Americans don't have a job. And it's just that bad here in the state of Colorado as well. Don't be fooled by the different statistics that they talk about. My name's Big Ben Goss. You can find my website at www.goss4governor.com. In November, I'm going to ask you to trust me with your vote. If you want more jobs, you want a better economy, remember, Big Ben when you check off that ballot box come November. Thanks for listening.